Do you want to get 63 marks in company law? If yes, make sure you watch this video till the end. And in today's video, we are going to have Dhanasuya's paper in company law where she has scored 63 marks. You may be thinking company law is so hard, how do we score? Just have a look at this video and you'll be getting a complete picture on how you can score 63 marks. And this is mainly possible because in Ekcel Academy, along with coaching, what we do for every student is something called as the mentorship program. You might know about it. In the mentorship program, there are more than 25 different activities. One of them is writing one answer every day. So we make sure that the student writes the answer, they send it to us on Telegram, and we give the corrections, we tell how to improve. When students do this for 2 to 3 months, their quality of answers improve a lot and they're able to score very high marks. Please remember, knowledge is first, second is presentation. So you'll know all about presentation here, but you can present only when you have in-depth knowledge. So let us go into the paper and see how Dhanasuya has scored 63 marks in company law in CS Executive. Hope you too get some tips which you can use in your exam and you also can score high marks.
Yes, let us try and understand how Dhanasuya has got 63 marks in company law. So company law, going anything above 60 in company law is great. So let us see how Ekcel Academy student Dhanasuya has got 63. So she's got 61, but because of rationalization 2 marks has been added, which is really good, and 63 is the final mark. So the first question is a 5 marks question, and please try to understand how she has presented. You too can do that in your exam. So they asked one question, decide whether the length of notice is proper, and they've given some facts. Okay, so what would be your stand if this is a section 8 company? So they've given an angle about what is the applicability if it is a section 8 company. They're testing that kind of knowledge. So again, see the presentation. Very, very nice. The hard work of the student is very evident. First issue is given, that is the facts. Then what is the provision of company law, which is section 101 relating to notice. And if you see here, see one line gap is being given. So the answer really looks good. It's very important that your answer should look good. So even if your handwriting is not great, it doesn't matter. And in Dhanasuya's case, her handwriting is also very good. That is a bonus. But if your handwriting is not good, don't worry. Just leave space like this and write. Okay. Then she has given what is the provision of the law. So very, very nice over here. Then what is the facts of the case? So case 1, case 2, scenarios they have given, which is there in this question. First and second scenario, correct? And then she has given a conclusion. See the flow of the answer. See the smooth way the answer is going on. And complete details. See here, she is even given very, very clearly about the facts of 48 hours. What is the addition whenever we send notice, which is in physical form. Then, if it is a section 8 company, then it will be valid period of notice, because for section 8 companies there are some exemptions. So she knows the complete knowledge. So when we read the answer, we know that, and she has got 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 is very good mark. It equals to 80%, correct? 4 out of 5 is 80%. Amazing. Then question number B. Again, there is a question where they've given 3 scenarios, and this is relating to the Companies Act, where they're talking about the women director. So what is the mandatory appointment of women director, and when do we need independent women director? As you know, for certain class of listed companies we need. So we'll see how the answer is given. Again, just look at the very nice presentation. First, what is the issue? Correct? That is the most important. Issue has been given. Then what is the provision of law? Section 149. Then the applicability, very nice. So listed company, then public company. So it talks about the paid up share capital. Then it talks about the turnover. Then see here, for top 1000 listed companies, not for all listed companies, top 1000 listed companies, we need independent women director. That has also been given. So the complete knowledge with in-depth knowledge. So complete deep knowledge is very clear to see. Then facts of the case, which is given in the question, and then finally conclusion. Just look at the presentation, and Just see how easy it is for the person to read. Just you think you are only correcting the paper. It is so easy to read. So again, it has been given 4 out of 5. And see the quantity. If you see this, it's very clear that she has written quantity plus quality. So some people say we need only quality answers. Correct, that is 100% correct, but sometimes it will add quantity. You need quantity to give the right quality. Only then, see, quantity means not that simply add the pages. To bring out all points you have to write, right? So it takes time. Next, board of directors intend to understand the benefits of buyback of shares. You are requested by the board to list out the benefits. So what are they asking you? They are asking you the list of benefits if we go for buyback of shares. So first thing she has written again, what is buyback? So very clearly, how can you do buyback? Free reserve security premium account proceeds out of the securities. So this is what she's given. So the scan copy is not very clear, so please don't mind, it is not to do with my video. Scan copy is not very clear when ICSI is given, but I'm sure you can see and you can understand. Then she's giving by board resolution. Also you can do buyback. By special resolution also you can do buyback. So both things are there. Her advantages is the next point. So again, see here, they have asked in the question list. So she has given the list. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the question is about list and she has given the list. And she has written everything well. And over here, since the 5 marks question is there, she has written only 5 benefits. They have given 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 is not bad, because if somebody scores 3 out of 5, it equals to 60%, right? 60% is good. 3 out of 5 is 60, which is excellent. So you need to understand that. Next, company secretary and chairperson shall take due care while handling virtual meeting. Evaluate the statement. So we need to say how the CS and the chairperson should handle this meeting. Again, it is a 5 marks question which has been given, and in the 5 marks question, first she has given what is virtual meeting. Very important. This is exactly what we used to tell in the Ekcel Academy classes. So she was very diligent in the classes, very regular, and she has followed. I always used to tell, first write in one line. In one line you write what is that concept. You please write, correct? That is the first thing. So you wrote what is the concept. Again, see, leaving this gap makes the answer look really very neat. It's very important to be presentable and neat. So that is very nice. Then she has given, so please remember, presentation is important, but most important is knowledge. What if you have very good presentation but 0 knowledge? You will get 0 marks, correct? So knowledge is first, then presentation will make it look better. So the complete things have been given. Then what is the attendance related provisions? So she has again got 3. So if you look at it, it's very good marks. She has actually got 14 out of 20. So 14 out of 20 is excellent marks, on the way to get 60 plus. So this is the advantage which you will get if you write like this. Then it's a 4 marks question. So we are not going to go deep into the question, but we are understanding the presentation. The whole point of this video and the series is how do you get 60 plus marks. Yes, you can join Ekcel Academy, but more than that, just watching this video, you'll get a lot of tips. Remember, again, I'm telling you, it is your hard work. And after that, it is the presentation or your coaching, whoever is helping you, that is second. But hard work is first important thing. So additional director related concept question is there, and let us try to understand. So again, she has given the provision relating to the notice, relating to the AGM. Then she has connected. So very important, we have to connect the question, whatever question is there, please connect it to the law and then you answer. So facts of the case has been given, then conclusion has been given. So she has got 3 marks. So please remember, this is a 4 marks question. So 3 out of 4 is actually excellent. It is equal to 75% of the marks, which is brilliant. I mean, you can't expect 4 out of 4 everywhere. So next question, again, we have concepts relating to whether we can donate to the charitable funds. They have given a question. So again, see here, presentation is again very consistent. If you see, I like the consistency. very, very consistent. The style, the presentation, the method. So what does she do? First she tells what is the issue, means what is the question at hand, correct? Then what is the provision, means what is the law, means what is Companies Act 2013 talking about it. And wherever she knows, she's even writing section number. Please remember, in company law, section numbers score a lot of marks. There's no reason why, but that is the fact. So I'll just try to remember as many sections. So sections is very, very good. Then she's left the line. Then she has given what is the limit as per the section which you can give for charitable funds. Then she's connecting. Just look at the flow. Connecting the question to the answer and the law. She's connecting everything. So she's giving the facts. Then finally she's giving the conclusion. Since everything is not correct, she's got 1. But see the presentation, that is important. See the presentation, and then she's finally got the marks. So next we have again a 4 marks question. And 4 marks question again, they're asking things relating to the postal ballot. So postal ballot provisions you should know. So again and again, what is the law? What is the section? What is allowed? What is not allowed? You should know. Then comes presentation. So if you look at it, she's given all the points and she has scored 3 out of 4 marks. So it is again 75% of the marks. So again see here, see the same consistent style. And when you read this, the person reading will start trusting you. The person reading, the person correcting your paper will trust, okay, this student is very, very confident. He or she knows what they are writing. Correct? So the issue, the provision. So even if everything is not correct, you will get 1 mark. Don't think you will get 0. Even if everything is not correct, you will get marks. So that is what you need to understand. If you are confident, you will get marks. And knowledge is first importance, I repeat. So she has given the point wise. See the presentation. Then what are the things which is exempted? So general rule, then exceptions. She has written the exceptions to the general rule. Correct? Then what is the facts of the case? Then she has given the conclusion. So the same style she is using. I'm not saying you should use the same style, but please be consistent whatever you use. And please make it very simple. If you read this, her entire English is very simple, very basic, simple sentences she is using. So English should also be easy for the person to read. Don't think I should write some complicated English. That is not true at all. So finally she's got 3 out of 4. So which is again 75% of the mark. Then again about audit committee. So they've given a scenario. Should we form audit committee? It's a 4 marks question. So again see here issue. Then what is the provision of the law? Again she's written the section number. Section number, I'm telling you, if you just know section numbers, you will get 10 to 15 marks extra, just because there is no rule, but the person reading it will feel, okay, this student is very knowledgeable. This student is having deep knowledge, deep understanding. That is great. So whatever I was telling in the class, she has followed, and it is mainly because of, I'm telling you, as a teacher we can tell. It is easy to tell, it is difficult to do. Hard work of the students is extremely important. Without hard work, nothing is possible. So 100% credit to Dhanusuya for working very hard and writing like this. Easy for us as a teacher, will tell do this, do that, but doing it is great. So every listed, unlisted company, what is it? Then what is the facts of the case? So beautiful presentation, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the amazing conclusion. See, the quantity and quality is amazing. Just look at it. 4. So they do give you marks. So everything is correct. So you got 4 out of 4, which is like 100% of the marks. So in our Ekcel Academy coaching, we used to make students write 1 day, 1 answer. We used to call. So we used to have a Telegram group. We still have it. For every batch we have it. We have a Telegram group. 1 day, 1 answer. So 1 day they will write 1 answer, and then I will correct the answer. I will give the comments. So when you do this for months together, you will become perfect. And one example is this paper. Also all the papers which I am showing in this series, students have done a lot of hard work. They have presented the answer in 1 day, 1 answer in our Telegram group, and they've done. So if you want to join the Telegram group, or if you want anything else, you can always get in touch with Ekcel Academy. We'll help you. Explain the terms with virtual meeting, electronic mode and roll call. 4 marks question. So first, see here, In one line she has written what is virtual meeting, which is amazing. She could have directly gone, but she has written. Then she comes to electronic mode and roll call. So basically it is 2 marks each. 4 marks question means 2 marks each. So then you'll say, sir, why should I write this introduction? Why should I write introduction? See, introduction is just to give you the background, just to give you the context, and you're not wasting time. You're only writing one line. So nice. So see here, virtual meetings are held through audio-visual means, video conferencing or any other electronic means. Simple. So the person reading feels okay. This student knows what is virtual meeting. Then the student is telling what is electronic mode. Correct? Then you're writing what is electronic mode. Then what is roll call also you're writing clearly, and you're getting 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. So if you see here, actually 14 out of 16. This is 14 out of 20, because there are 5 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 questions into 4 marks is 20, and you're getting 14 out of 20, which is amazing, right? It is 70%. It is 70% of the marks you're getting. Brilliant. So please remember that some questions you'll do well, some questions you may not do well, but overall you'll be able to do really well for the exam. So some questions you may get 1 out of 4, some question you may get 2 out of 4, some question you can get 3 out of 5, some question you may get 0 out of 4. It could be. So as a combination, some question you'll get 4 out of 4, right? As a combination, you should be able to get 60 plus. So don't worry if some answers don't go well or something like that. So again, see your issue. So I don't want to waste your time. But just look at it. Issue, provision, facts of the case, then the conclusion. So 3 marks has been given. Correct? Then she didn't know complete, but that is why I told you, write whatever you know. When you write whatever you know, you will get marks. Don't think, oh, I know only half. Okay, why should I write? Never give up hope. Write whatever you know. I'm sure you know something, right? So if the question is there, so she's written only little. But since whatever she's written is correct, she has got 2 marks, which is not bad at all. Correct? So 2 marks is really not bad. So 2 out of 5. Not bad. Come on. 2 out of 5. That equals to 40% of the marks. But what students will do, they'll leave this question. They'll become negative. Then you'll get 0. That is 0%, which will affect you. So all the marks, 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, like all that, everything together only is going to help you get 60 plus, right? So never give up the hope and attempt 100 marks. Not in MCQ paper. In law paper, attempt 100 marks. Please attempt 100 marks. Please sit for 180 minutes. These are basics you should follow. Okay, so there is a comment on the following question. So they are asking about articles of association. So again, very nice. What is the articles of association? On what basis it is? Then the complete details has been given. Then finally, you are getting 4 marks. Amazing. Again, I am telling, there is quality. Quality means knowledge. It's very clear, Dhanasuya or the student who has written, the knowledge is very clear, confident. And quantity. So quantity shows that you can also do time management. You can write more. So both is there, quality and quantity. Somebody will tell, sir, only quality is important. But yeah, for to write quality, you should write all points, right? So when you write all points, it will increase the quantity. And when you write quality plus quantity, you will easily get 4 out of 4, 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 3 out of 4. It is possible. Then you'll tell, sir, how to write so much? You have to practice. See, whoever paper I'm showing now in this series, every student wrote one day, one answer in our Telegram group. They practiced not on the day of the exam. They practiced for months together. They did the hard work and then they got the results. Difference between debenture and loan they've given, and the question also says write 5 difference. So always read the question very well. And this is amazing. I told in the classes how to write. So write what is the point of difference. That means how is it different? Option A, option B. Even if you don't know everything, you will get marks. So see here, she has written only 3 points, but the presentation is so beautiful. So what is the nature, what is the payment, what is the scope? And she has written for debenture and loan. So you have got 2 marks, which is not bad at all. It's really good. 2 marks is also good, right? And that too 2 out of 4 is amazing. 2 out of 4 equals almost 50% of the marks. Then, so they have again given a case relating to property of the company somebody has sold, and what is the real value is 41 lakhs. Is the director liable because he is sold for lesser? So again issue. Then what is the provision, right? Then what is the case law? Foss versus Arbotle case law. Very nice, very well put. Then facts, then conclusion. So when you look at it, see here again you're getting 3. 3 is what? 75% of the marks. Really amazing. Yeah. So strike in postal department, there is a delay. What should we do? So this is a very tricky question, very well put. Again, she has presented well and she has got 3 marks. Very good. So see here, same way. Now next is a 3 marks question. Question is only for 3 marks. So for that also she has given provision. Scan is not clear. Facts of the case and conclusion. She has given and she has got 1 mark, which is not bad. That is why I told, write everything what you know. It is very good. Provisions of Companies Act, whether following persons are engaged in business of producing steel products. Pawnee partnership firm, unregistered trade union. So 3 marks question about membership. So she's written about Pawnee, whether it is there. Then therefore company has engaged and she's given conclusion. So 3 out of 3. Amazing presentation, in-depth knowledge, all this is there. So again, for non-cash consideration, they have asked, so can we give sweat equity shares? Do you agree? So again, she has given issue, right? Very well put. Then she has given the limits and what is the conclusion? 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3 is 100% of the mark. So you see, in some questions you will get 25% of the mark, some questions you will get 40%, some questions 50%, some questions 75%, some questions 100%. So when you add all this, it is not so difficult to get 60% plus. That is what I always tell in the classes, why students get so scared. And practice writing, have the in-depth knowledge. Only writing practice is waste if you don't have knowledge. So knowledge plus writing practice. And please be patient and you have to study for months together. You will get results. What is so difficult? Correct? Then again, so this is a question relating to, again, board of directors related provisions they have asked. Then discretionary powers, they have asked the question. So she has written whatever she knows. She has not written every correct answer. When I read it, it was not 100% correct. But because she wrote quantity plus whatever she knows, she has got 2 out of 3. So just see that. And also while correcting the paper, people would have seen, no, so many things she got correct. So by the time you are coming to end of the paper, the person correcting the paper has a very good image about you. Because you have written so many answers correct. So that time, even if your answer is little not perfect, they will give you marks. So that is how it is. So that is indirectly it helps. So please realize all these small things. So company secretary, whether they did the correct thing in making entries to the register. 3 marks question. So when entries should be made, correct? And see, don't leave any chapter. This is a small chapter. Registers and returns. But there is a 3 marks question. Correct? So what is the meaning of entries? Again, see the line spacing and paragraph spacing. So neat it looks. I mean, I want to give marks when I read it. I'll feel this. So 2 out of 3. Correct. So amazing. So 11 out of 15. Because this is all 3 marks questions. 11 out of 15, which is brilliant. Which is almost 70% of the marks she has scored. And if you see, she has attempted every question. Very brilliant. So next, again, they've given a case outlined to CSR. Then they've given 3 specific questions. So when they ask 3 specific questions, you also answer specifically like that. Correct? So she's given the facts, the provisions, section 135, section number is mentioned. What is the limits? Then conclusion, or instead of conclusion, you can also say analysis, interpretation. You can use any word. Don't think you should use only conclusion. It is her style. You have your own style. But please analyze the law and write the law properly. You will get the marks. So what is impact assessment? When it can be done? So 1, 2, 3. So they've asked the question in 1, 2, 3. You answer also in 1, 2 and 3. So you are getting 3 out of 5. Very good. Why 3 out of 5? Because in this question, she has not written a complete depth. deep knowledge is not there. So she's got 3 out of 5, which is good, which is 60% of the marks, which is brilliant in fact. Right? So then repayment of security deposit is a question. Again see here. What is the provision? Then she's written the law, facts of the case. So 2 marks she's got. She doesn't know everything, but she's given. Right? And finally the conclusion. Fast she has written, last ending time. No, that is why. So finally all this has helped Dhanasuya to get finally 63. Correct? So how much she has got? 63 out of 100. And this is because she also got 2 marks for rationalization. So 61 plus 2, 63 out of 100. You too can get it. Again I repeat, the first is your knowledge. Knowledge of the subject is the first thing. Then is your presentation. Correct? In presentation, all your simple language and the points, all that will come into picture. And most importantly, write for 100 marks and sit for 180 minutes in the exam. If you do all this, you can definitely get, you too can get 60 plus marks. And for knowledge, you can study very hard. And if you need help, you can always contact Ekcel Academy. Anything related to preparation will help you. Not that only if you join our coaching. Whether you join coaching or not, if you need help, please let us know. We are ready to help you with any knowledge relating to CS. For presentation, please watch this entire series. We have made more than 20 videos. Watch this series, go to the playlist and sit for 180 minutes, attempt for 100 marks. You'll definitely do well in the exam. And if you still need help, you can just WhatsApp us. This is our WhatsApp number. In fact, we have 2 numbers. It's 973-973-3400, 740607-7406. So we can help you at Ekcel in any way. You can also check out our website. We have many free courses also for your benefit. And continue to watch this series. And once again, thank you to Dhanasuya who has shared her paper, because all the students who have come to our coaching and got good marks, when I told them that would you like to share your tips because you have worked hard, everyone said, sir, we also saw other videos like this and we have joined coaching, we have worked hard. So when we have scored marks, we definitely want to share with our friends. So that is a very great gesture. I want to thank all students, and for this video I want to thank Dhanasuya for sharing her paper. And once again, congratulations for scoring the amazing marks of 63 in company law. And for everybody else, please do subscribe to our channel, and we are always there to help you. Thank you and all the best to you.